Oscar Bevis for the Stomping Ground, available on DAZN. As much as you're pretending you don't want to do this interview, not bad to talk after Ben Whittaker's put in one of the performances, one of the knockouts of the year so far.
Yes, it's a delight to be joined you on the Stomping Ground after I smashed the internet with our last interview.
125k edge.
It's just what I do, baby. But yes, an absolute perfect performance from Ben Whittaker. That's what you do when you fight guys that are the level below you. That was a guy, decent guy, tough guy, that many thought would give him some rounds. But what you do is you go out there and you produce a performance that's just seen by millions of people around the world in a showreel, viral knockout. And, you know, we've got an absolute superstar on our hands.
Yeah. What do you think the rest of the division were thinking watching that tonight?
Everyone knows how good Ben is, but that was his 11th fight. So I know, like, it's an unforgiving sport in and out of the ring. And everyone says, he should be fighting this guy now, should be fighting this guy now. But all of those guys that we're talking about fighting, they've had dozens of fights. So when you've got someone as special as Ben Whittaker, you just got to get it right. We're going to keep him nice and active, box him all around the world. But yeah, that was a really, really impressive performance. People know how good he is. But like he said in that, you know, in the press conference, when you get there, you got to be ready. And that's the difference when you're talking about a division that is very, very tough.
Yeah, them names like Anthony R, Joshua Buatsi, names that would be big domestic fights in the UK. I know you're keen to take him stateside maybe next, but is it one of them names that kind of kicks off a real big fight?
Listen, they're tough fights. I mean, you know, Callum, for me, you know, I know Buatsi, I say got beat in his last fight. It was, you know, could have gone either way. Yard just showed that he wasn't at that elite level. But I put Callum in with those guys. You know, I mean, I think Callum is an outstanding fighter. Those fights right now are very tough. I don't think we're ready for those guys next. I still think we've got to go through that, almost like that domestic level below. You know, maybe a Zach Parker or a Craig Richards disease winner or a Willie Hutchinson, or you know, they're all great fights. But there's so many opponents out there for him. But he is going to be the guy that everybody's talking about.
Yeah, it's a bit of, I guess, like a double-edged sword, because you said you can kind of admit that perhaps we need that level at the moment, but some people will watch and go, oh, please put him in a fight.
Yeah, but those, you know, you're going to get the haters that go, oh, who's that guy? Like, there is that. Not many people are going to go in there and do what he just did to that guy. Is Buatsi as good as Ben Whittaker? No. But is he a decent fighter? He's unbeaten in his last 19. He's a tough kid. He just got smashed to pieces. Like, it was absolutely brutal.
It was a scary.
So it was, but that's what special people do to guys at that level, right? If you're not, you struggle against those guys. There's many domestic fighters that I've just reeled off then. How many of those guys would have done that to him tonight? I don't believe many at all. So yeah, we have to give him credit for the performance, whilst also knowing that there's a lot tougher nights to come.
And the ring walk with Dizzy Rascal lasted longer than the performance.
Well, I was a bit worried for Dizzy, because obviously we had 50 Cent last week. You know, he done well. I thought Dizzy Rascal was outstanding.
Are you a Dizzy Rascal fan?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Dizzy Rascal.
Don't do that again.
Yeah. But Dizzy Rascal, like, I don't want to show my age, but kind of like, I don't know how old Dizzy Rascal is these days, but I was listening to him growing up.
Still got it. You still got it.
Dirty Cash. Dirty Cash is a great track. Martin Ward used to come out to that. No, sorry, Felix Cash. Felix Cash, wasn't it? Yeah.
Can we have a little rendition?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Was you shocked when you saw the result between Fraser Clark and Jamie TKV? A bit of an outsider, TKV, especially with the bookies as well.
Yeah, I did. I probably thought that Fraser Clark would win that fight, to be honest with you. But I don't know what sort of fight it was. Was it a good fight? Or?
I watched the first couple of rounds and TKV was landing some uppercuts that Fraser was troubled by.
Yeah.
Dave Allen against TKV?
Yeah, but I think maybe part of that deal was that he's got to stay with Boxer. So I don't know if they'd put him in with Dave Allen on our show, but we'd love to make him an offer to do the fight with Dave Allen for the British title. It'd be a great night.
Yeah, would you have that on the BBC? If
no, they haven't got the money.
What do you make of Ben's comments that you weren't just working for your dad, but you're 50 years old?
Yeah, but I do work for my dad. I mean, when my dad dies, I will still work for my dad, because it's his company. He built the company. I mean, I'd like to think that together we created the greatest and most successful British sports business company of all time. You know, we're market cap of well over a billion. I'm very proud to work for my dad. I'm not 50. I'm only 46. But you know, listen, Ben's. It's nice to see him come out firing, because
have you missed that?
No, but
you do like having these little.
Yeah, but what Ben
We
did,
like
but Ben made a terrible mistake because he's got no backbone. When he lost the Sky deal, he just went missing. And there isn't one fighter that Ben Shalom represents that actually wants to be with him. And he don't stop moaning. That's what I'm thinking that winds me up. He's like, oh, they don't want to let me in. Mate, when I started in boxing, every one of the promoters in this country got together. They did a photo shoot and they all put their hands in their middle and said, we're all coming together to basically take on Eddie Hearn. You don't have to moan about it, cry. It's just some people are cut out for it, some people aren't. But Ben's Ben. I wish him all the best. I just got a new nickname for him now, which I'm gonna message him later.
Which is, do we not get to hear it?
Double M. Moni Minge.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Fair enough. Final one. We talk about the chief support, by the way. What?
Right, yeah, it was just the whole card was brilliant to watch. Cameron Vong against Gavin Gwynn, great fight. I thought Cameron Vong actually edged the fight tonight. I thought he lost the first fight 6-4, and I thought he won tonight 6-4. But again, 20 rounds that could have gone either way. And Bowen against Cowlin, just an absolute war. And we'll run that one back. Be a great fight to see again. Molly McCann, good win. Ibrahim Suleiman for his first title. Alfie Middlemiss, good win as well, and Zelfa Barrett back to winning ways. So just a brilliant show. And now we move on to Monaco for definitely the best event we've ever held out there. It's going to be a phenomenal night.